In the early 19th century, India was a mosaic of languages and dialects. The British East India Company had already established a stronghold in the subcontinent. Against this backdrop, Thomas Babington Macaulay proposed a significant change. Macaulay's Minute on Education, delivered in 1835, advocated for English as the medium of instruction in Indian schools. He believed English education would create a class of people who were Indian in blood and color, but English in taste, opinions, morals, and intellect. The British aimed to create Indian administrators to aid in governing the colony. English was seen as a means to unify the country under a common language. This move bridged communication gaps and facilitated colonial administration. However, it also set the stage for the complex linguistic landscape India faces today. The subsequent generations increasingly found themselves navigating a world where English held the key to progress and opportunity. The traditional education system in India was rich and diverse, deeply rooted in local culture and languages. Before English, education was largely based on the Gurukul system, emphasizing religious and philosophical texts. The medium of instruction was typically Sanskrit, Persian, or regional languages. With the introduction of English, the educational landscape began to change. Schools and colleges started adopting English as the primary medium of instruction, creating a westernized educational framework. The curriculum focused on science, mathematics, and English literature, marking a departure from traditional education. The shift to English-based education was not merely about language, it was a shift in values and priorities. The new educational agenda favored Western philosophies and scientific achievements over local narratives. Despite the apparent advantages, this transition was not without its drawbacks, including the loss of cultural identity and the erosion of traditional knowledge systems. Nevertheless, English education opened doors to new opportunities and global connections, setting the stage for India's future as a multilingual, multicultural society. The cultural impact of the English language in India has been profound, leading to the decline of regional languages and literature. As English became the lingua franca of education and administration, regional languages began to lose their prominence. This shift had a ripple effect on literature and cultural expression traditionally rooted in local languages. Regional languages, once carriers of rich literary traditions, found themselves overshadowed by English. English publications gained prestige and reach, while classic works in languages like Tamil, Bengali, and Marathi struggled to find new readerships. The decline in the use of regional languages extended to everyday communication within families and communities. Many urban families prioritize teaching their children English, viewing it as a passport to better opportunities. However, this cultural shift also brought about a blending of traditions, with English becoming a medium through which Indian authors could reach a global audience. Writers like R.K. Narayan and Salman Rushdie used English to tell uniquely Indian stories. This dual identity, rooted in Indian culture while expressing through English, became a hallmark of modern Indian literature, showcasing its adaptability and resilience. The introduction of English in India has had both positive and negative effects. On the positive side, English has served as a unifying force in a country of diverse languages, facilitating communication across different linguistic regions. Proficiency in English has empowered Indians to participate in international dialogues and access global opportunities. English has also had a democratizing effect, providing individuals from various backgrounds with a common platform to compete on equal footing. The IT boom in India owes much to the widespread use of English, attracting multinational companies. On the downside, the dominance of English has marginalized regional languages, creating disparities in education and employment. Those not proficient in English often find themselves at a disadvantage, leading to social and economic inequalities. The focus on English can detract from the rich cultural heritage embodied in regional languages and traditions. The younger generation may struggle to connect with their roots if they prioritize English over their native languages. Balancing the benefits of English with the preservation of regional languages remains a challenge for contemporary Indian society. Finding a balance between English and regional languages is crucial for India's educational and cultural landscape. The National Education Policy 2020 emphasizes the importance of multilingual education, advocating for the use of mother tongue or regional language as the medium of instruction, especially in the early years of schooling. This policy aims to preserve linguistic diversity while ensuring students acquire the necessary skills in English. By promoting bilingualism or trilingualism, it seeks to create a more inclusive and equitable education system. Schools are encouraged to offer instruction in both regional languages and English, providing students with a well-rounded linguistic foundation. Community initiatives also play a vital role in preserving regional languages. Language festivals, cultural programs, and local literature circles can help revitalize interest in native languages. Encouraging the publication of books and digital content in regional languages can also contribute to their preservation and growth. The use of technology, such as language learning apps, can make regional languages more accessible to the younger generation. Ultimately, the goal is to create a society where languages coexist harmoniously, requiring a concerted effort from policymakers, educators, and communities to value and promote linguistic diversity. In conclusion, the introduction of English in India has been a double-edged sword. While it has opened doors to global opportunities, it has also posed challenges to the preservation of regional languages. The legacy of Macaulay's Minute continues to influence the Indian educational system, shaping the linguistic landscape of the nation. To move forward, India must embrace multilingual education, recognizing the importance of English in a global context, while valuing the cultural richness of regional languages. Educational policies and community efforts should work hand in hand to promote linguistic diversity, ensuring that future generations remain connected to their roots. The National Education Policy, 2020, is a step in the right direction, acknowledging the need for a balanced approach where both English and regional languages are given their due importance. By fostering an environment where multiple languages thrive, India can celebrate its cultural diversity and prepare its citizens for a multicultural world. It is time for India to reclaim its multilingual heritage and strengthen its identity in the global arena. By preserving and promoting regional languages alongside English, we can ensure a future where cultural heritage and modern aspirations coexist and flourish. Embracing multilingual education is the key to a harmonious and prosperous future for India.